Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 50 of Direwolf20's Server Play Series Season 4. Soren and I are getting a lot of work done, and probably more so Soren than I, playing around inside the tech room here. Now I want to give you guys a quick tour of the roller coaster. We did make some changes between last episode and this one. Pretty much everything's the same except for around the back here. Tried elevator rails, tried the fall, but everything just was a little unstable with the linked cart mechanics between a locomotive and a cart. So we just went with like a big swoosh downwards. So straight down, way down near the bottom of the void, then picking back up and circling back up to the top, which we finally get into the tech room. Now Soren is building a little fancy contraption inside this area, and we'll get a chance to see what that is in just a minute. But today's episode, we're going to finish off the tech room here. Soren's already implemented some lasers. Nice looking lasers there, Soren. Yeah, it's looking good. I like it. Now, are you going to have, like... Dude, you know what would be really cool is if you had, like... You should use your angular ones that, you know, power things angularly. And,
Give me 1 sec.
Is that what you're doing? Oh, there we go.
I need some guns.
So you just turned on the generator, didn't you?
Indeed. It's
nice.
right in the middle of the room. So if you want to head up there, as soon as I put these blaze rods in.
You're going to need to put water in too, aren't you?
That is true.
Yeah, you need some water in there, buddy.
I'm used to having water blocks. Actual liquid selector. All these blocks I don't have.
And this block, this generator, I don't think is centered over your thing, you know. Did you know that? It needs to be like over one, doesn't it?
Yep. We'll just move the power stuff.
Did you derp it?
I probably You see nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I see everything, and so does YouTube because I'm recording.
That doesn't exist.
So we're doing our best to try and make this room look really technological. Like Soren's going to put one of his fancy generators in here. We've got a couple other machines that we have in mind to fill up in here. The lasers, of course, very futuristic and technical looking. And I just ran through the roller coaster start to finish off camera while I was getting ready to test. And everything ran smoothly. And guess who else ran through the roller coaster for us as a quick test? Hey, there he is, sneaking around downstairs, checking out some cool stuff. It's the man himself, CBW. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Direwolf.
How are you?
Just trying to make a book. Looking for a crafting table.
Dude, did you ever check out my solar panel maker, by the way? I was quite proud of it.
I did, yes. I believe I'm wearing a hat from it.
Nice.
You are.
And did you play checkers?
No. I was confused by it. I might set that up in a minute, but I probably need someone to play against.
It's all good. Maybe we'll do a game after the recording. I have to get the turtles out of the chests, but we can definitely make that happen.
Okay.
Oh, goody. Power's flowing. What you got going on there,
Actually, I'm
Mr.
trying to
Soren?
get rid of it so I can make it flow.
What now?
I'm trying to get rid of it so we can watch it all flow in from the generator.
Oh, cool. That sounds like fun. We need it to like go somewhere and drain into something. You don't have anything that can absorb power yet, do you?
No, I don't, which is why this is really...
Yeah.
I think you just got hit by one.
I did. I definitely took a little damage from something. So yeah, guys, we're going to wrap up the roller coaster today, and I think that's probably going to be pretty much the end of the season, at least for now. I don't think we'll be coming back to Forgecraft 1. Forgecraft 2 has kind of totally entranced me with all kinds of new toys and gadgets and a lot of fun, and that's pretty much where everyone else is playing anyway at the moment. Now, if we do get all the mods that are on Forgecraft 1 updated to 1.5, we might... come back for a visit at some point in the future. But I'm just letting you guys know that this is pretty much the finale, as the title of the video indicates, considering it'll be called Episode 50 Finale. So a little bit more to do in the tech room. The roller coaster is going to be completed, and then we might just do a little bit of a server tour, where we'll kind of, fly around, visit some of the old areas that we built, and maybe take a look at a few things before wrapping up the season, and moving fully into Forgecraft 2 territory, all right? So Soren and I have a little bit more building to do, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright guys, recording again. Felt it only appropriate to have a turtle in here. CPW recommended it. I said sure, why not? So we'll have some turtles doing a little bit of a, little dance or something. We could even, build one here that just does something like this. Preparing to get down. Oh yeah. We have to actually give it, a little bit of coal. I forgot to give the dancing one coal. I would
The other
just,
thing you could do, Direwolf, you could put a laser turtle out and have it shoot a low-powered laser.
that may not be a bad idea. I like that. Alright, and Soren, you ready to turn on your generator?
Yeah, just pull the lever.
Pull the lever, this one?
And then turn around.
Alright, I'm watching the generator.
Okay. It's heating up.
So we're building up some heat. What heat level does it have to get to before it starts generating electricity? Oh, it's spinning. I like it.
Oh, it's alright. It's variable.
Oh, there we go. Power system engaged. Nice. Cool. So you're going to set us up with like an epic little hallway to drive through? Is that what you're doing?
Do it.
I like it. Nice. So this is going to be Soren's power system once he gets it all ready for us. Are we going to see this thing usable in 151? Outside of cheating mode, which we're in right now?
Up to.
Nice. You can do some really fun things with this.
Oh, and it actually affects tracks and some torches, so yeah, be careful with that.
Oh, yeah, I guess they kind of act like vines in that they can displace certain blocks.
Yeah. Water as well.
Yeah, we'll have to be careful with that.
CPW's just gonna stand in the way.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
don't
hit me.
Yeah, be careful. They do
Maybe
hurt.
I should. Yeah,
I know. Half a
I should-
come on.
I should have sent it up to the higher tier.
Well, this is the lowest version of energy. This is like the low voltage
Yeah.
EU. There's high voltage,
Pretty
and it'll
much.
do a little bit more hurting.
I know.
Like 4 shots with gravity suit.
Yeah, it's more painful. All right, so more building to do in this room, but I like the way that you have the generator actually running in here. I think that's a good idea, Soren. So you're gonna tweak it a little bit so that it continues to transmit power down to the other things?
Yeah, I was hoping this core here was gonna be able to reach, but I guess not.
Okay. Won't this have to be like one of those angular ones? Or is it?
Not necessarily. If it's hold on, let's see if you can reach that bottom block to the right here.
Okay.
Angular. Oh, there we go.
That's what we're talking about. Nice. Now, am I going to be taking damage as the minecart travels across this thing, or what?
Well, if they're all full by the time we get here, probably not.
If they're all full.
don't
I like your
suggest taking
confidence,
it.
Soren.
Well, you know me and confidence here.
Alright,
not
looks
like
like
I'm trying to
power's
kill you
starting
or
to
anything.
transfer around and make its way across to the different cores, which I like.
I can also speed this up.
No, let the generator do its thing. I'm cool with that. So the
Alright.
generator has a bit of internal power supply going on. So is there a limit to how much it can transfer at once? Because it looks like it's building up an internal charge.
It has to get an internal buffer of at least a fourth of the way full.
Oh,
And then
before it'll
send a
transmit?
small packet.
Okay, that makes sense. Nice. Well done, sir. Alright, guys, we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, guys, we're back. And looks like Soren might have just dropped out here. But we built this nifty little gadget outside. It's basically a UU matter machine. Oh, Soren. How did I know that you would make a UU matter machine? And I've also got this nifty little gadget in here that CPW put together for us. He's got this nifty turtle right here that I'm going to put in here. There we go. Just refueling it because we need to refuel just a bit. And look how cool that is. It shoots a nice little laser over your head as you're coming down the cart here. Now, it does actually hit you if you're in it, but if you're wearing quantum armor, it doesn't hurt. All it does is set you on fire. You can see all the UU matter zipping through all the lines here and everything. The turtle's doing their thing. I think it's coming along pretty nicely in here. And hey, Soren's back. Hey, buddy. I think. I can only assume.
Derpy, net speed derpy.
Yeah, got disconnected. It's okay. So I'm just showing off the progress so far. I think it's looking pretty fancy in here. Very futuristic, really. Got some robots, got some text lettering, got some, UU matter and tubes, got all kinds of lasers all over the place, multiple forms of lasers. I don't know, man. It's looking pretty hot. All right. We'll be back
I would say, Direwolf, one more thing you need. You need a little... You should make like a stone shower here out of Buildcraft pipes that fires stone into the air, and then it just gets swallowed by an obsidian void pipe.
Well, that could be cool.
Just to make...
I bet if we did it with golden
yes.
transport pipes, it would look really good.
Yeah, and it would like make a little shower kind of deal.
Yeah. And get them sucked into obsidian pipes up top. Let's try that out.
Yep.
All right, here goes nothing. All right, guys,
I
we
see
are
what
back, and Soren and CPW have made a ridiculous item fountain, I guess you could call it. Items fly through and land on obsidian and loop back around. And we put a Red Power 2 Buildcraft engine on there just because it looks cool. So I am calling this thing pretty close to done. I think I'm going to take a whole train ride around this area and see what's up. So let's give it a shot. Here goes nothing. We start by just jumping in the cart, and off we go. Look at that. Choo-choo. I like how the locomotives make, like, the, choo-choo sound. That's awesome. Exactly.
And a cow just pushed another cow off the cliff. Oh my gosh.
That's horrible.
Into the void.
Don't those cows know what they're doing?
Apparently one does.
And away we go.
Clue. Nice.
Down. I really like how we can chat with Forgecraft too. Here goes nothing into the portal. Boom. I think I might need to adjust the timing on that a little bit because it looks like it sticks actually for a second.
Yeah, you run into it.
We never did put a roof on this thing, but I think that's kind of okay. I kind of like being able to see the netherrack across the way there. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Cool? Not cool?
I like it.
I think it's nice, right?
Yeah. You see the different contrasts here.
Yeah. And I really like the way this turned out. Like, the excessive use of vines, I think, was the key to making this a success.
Green. Everything must be green.
Except for the red cows and the red tree in the middle.
UU.
Random UU. That Soren's probably spewing all over the track.
No. Oh! Nope. You're getting out of here, Mr. Cart. Okay. That's
There
close.
goes nothing. Whoosh!
There's a cart at the end of this.
There's a bat down there, too.
Bats.
They're like, hey, we're all spawning now. Looks like MDIO just dealt with 3 different kinds of creepers at once.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely kept the track purposely high speed in the 3rd realm because I felt like a tech realm, everything should be going as fast as possible. So, full speed ahead. Forgecraft.
Get that mob.
Uh-oh, who died?
Mob.
Those translations aren't working, are they?
No, they're not.
And here comes the cart where it kicks me off. Whoosh. And the thing's ready to move again. Self-resetting. You guys know I love self-resetting systems, right? Anything that, just self-resets, to me, is, like, the best. CPW is going for a ride. Woot! Nice. Alright, I gotta recharge my quantum suit before it, like, completely dies on me.
You ever got a hat?
I
YouTube.
the medium video the medium voltage hat doesn't work fast enough for a quantum suit, and the high voltage hat makes me sick on YouTube, and I don't want to do that to the YouTube audience.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Almost done charging my gravity suit. Hooray! Alright guys, I feel like we've pretty much completed this roller coaster. I think it looks nice. I don't know if we want to put like, you know, just all walls here, or if we want this roller coaster set up with like the open tracks going to the mountain. I think the open tracks are the way to go. Let's go see if we can find CPW. Also, this awesome cave is like the whole mountain is great. Horax did a great job on that.
Where? That mountain?
The whole mountain, yeah.
The mountain is awesome.
Yeah, she
Very
built
cool.
that like from scratch. If you can
We
believe
shoot it
it.
with a laser, and she's like, "All right, let me do the rest." She's like, "Okay."
Oh, there's UU all over the blooming ground out here.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about? I
that's
don't see
Soren.
anything.
Soren spews it. Where are you at?
Are you throwing UU matter around again?
No,
Oh, there you are.
Cool.
viewing it.
Did you get out of the cart, or
Apparently,
do I just
Minecraft
not
doesn't
see
have
you?
throwing animations. I throw it up.
Are you still riding CPW?
Yeah, I'm just going through vines. And lots
Oh.
of UU matter.
I don't see you in the cart. That's weird.
Yeah, I see him. His
Hey.
cape's going berserk.
Yeah, no, the cart looks empty to me. You'll see it on the video.
Nice.
Okay, very good.
That's a little bit
I'm
of a
going
weird
down
music.
now.
I like this laser
Nice.
up.
And up.
Yeah, we've got some crazy contraptions going on here, guys. This is cool.
Whee!
That laser turtle runs out of power really fast, by the way. We need like an HP
It does.
solar
it
up
needs
there or
power,
something.
doesn't it? Well, I told Soren to put a coal in it so we could just put a refuel on the chute.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
the technology.
I put like 3 or 4 stacks in and it burned out in like 5 minutes.
Just use blaze rods. Or buckets of lava. Lava cells.
46 UU matter. I've already got my first piece of quantum suit armor
Nice.
just from riding the railway once. Lovely.
And there you go. You got kicked out at the end.
Hey.
Because it's a player detector on the track here that picks up if you're there. So if I didn't kick you out at the end, it would automatically loop again.
Yeah.
Woot. All right, guys. I feel like that is a completed roller coaster. I hope you guys like the roller coaster because I'm pretty pleased with it. I don't think I have any objections. The
Yeah.
tech room came out really nice, Soren. I like your lasers all over the place.
Yeah.
And this crazy thing. Whatever
Oh,
it's doing.
apparently the accelerator ran out of power.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just running.
It's pretty slow, but it'll kind of go on and off as it goes there. All right, guys, I think we are ready to wrap up the mountain build and the roller coaster. And because we're wrapping up the episode with the whole season here, so this is like the season finale, I think we should go and kind of do a little tour of all the things that we built this season. So I will be back in just a minute when we're ready to start. All right, guys, so here is where it all began, the old workshop. As you can see, most of the world is on fire. And this is not the fault of any mod. This is vanilla Minecraft brokenness. Right, CPW?
That's probably fire burn. Where's it on fire?
You
that's
fired.
In the
Tick.
overworld.
It's game rule.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
it's the fire thing, isn't it?
yeah, the fire
I
thing.
I didn't completely burn the awesome tree.
Well, yeah, we turned off the fire burn because we didn't want it burning down our trees and houses, but by turning off fire tick, it also turns off the fire going out when it rains or
Spreading.
something.
Going out.
Yeah,
burning its
fire
own
anything.
goes out when it ticks.
Yeah. So that game rule of fire not spreading also means fire not going out. And with the amount of lightning we've gotten, well, let's just say lots of fire. So this is where it all started, as you guys recall. The old workshop. We have the, our original little farm here that we were living off of for a bit. We've got the Steve's Cart farm here that was diligently maintaining all of our cool crops and stuff. We built a forestry tree farm and peat bog over here. Lots of automation. And our first time using fabricators. And remember, Soren, when you crashed the server with fabricators when they first came
Good
out?
times.
Good times. This is half showing off all the things we built and half showing all the different blocks that Soren managed to crash the server with.
Good times.
I was personally a really big fan of our mob drop system. I mean, it got moved to another dimension, so we'll show that off then. But yeah, the mob drops that occurred out here were awesome.
Uh-huh.
And then I think Zelda was the one who built like all the individual counters, so it would keep track and make sure that it filled up like every inventory slot ever. Yeah, that was fun. But this has all kind of been disassembled and destroyed and no longer runs. So
All the transposers that just went unused.
yeah, I know.
Gosh.
I think our
transposers.
golems are no longer there.
Oh, these guys.
Those, yeah. All the
Yeah.
golems are gone.
Old Thaumcraft room that we haven't done much with. Old sorting system room with storage. Cool stuff. Never did get
Entire
applied
basement.
energistics on this server, but we'll definitely be playing with it in Forgecraft too. We're almost out of lava, by the way, Soren.
Yeah, I haven't maintained it at all.
We've only got about, 10,000 buckets left. We're getting low.
Yeah, give or take a fourth of the entire tank about.
This was our original Buildcraft power system. I remember this.
Uh-huh, we never moved it.
It actually worked out pretty well for a long time.
It still technically works if you just refill this with saplings.
Yeah. No, it definitely will.
Tank's not working.
How many cobble gens did you eventually make? 512 down here?
Yep.
And the worst part was changing the configs, wasn't it?
Yeah, I told King he needs a tool to do that. He's like, low priority, but maybe.
Yeah, he's like, only insane people build 512 of my machines.
And I looked at him and he was like, this is the Minecraft community. We need only insane.
Is this
we
still
are
making UU matter?
Oh, yeah.
If there's room and the other place to put it, it will make it.
Yeah, it runs a lot. We have a lot of UU matter at this point. And then my bee room. I was really proud of the way I managed to get bees going this episode. Extra Bees had some really cool machines. Most of it's turned off right now because, we've just got more resources than we need at this point.
Like the
But-
DNA.
and fire everywhere. But my Uber breeder was awesome, by the way.
He's nerfed
It was
that
Uber.
now, you know.
Has he nerfed the Uber breeder? How do you nerf it?
There's a maximum level to which you can stress your queen, and then she'll stop breeding.
Oh.
Go on strike, basically. So I suspect that Uber breeders aren't going to work in quite the same way in 1.5 as they did before.
Well, the
Which
Uber
is fair
breeder
enough in a
was
way,
cool.
'cause, I mean, it's pretty ridiculous.
It was. The Uber breeder was awesome. Like, it had 100% chance of every offspring being the new gene. Like, it was perfect. And, like, instant. The bees died in one tick. Basically.
But I think that was kind of the thing. You're not supposed to do that.
That's what we do on Forgecraft. We both, test for bugs and test for, exploits. And
Indeed.
I'm better at the latter.
Yes.
Did you ever see our secret room here, CBW?
No, there's a secret room here.
Yeah. It's not in the B area. Here, come back through this portal
I
over
think
here.
you've seen partial. But
Okay.
And it's up the
Barely
stairs
finish
in our barrel room.
Oh, that's the dragon room, isn't it?
Yeah, did you ever find your way through here?
I found this room. There's a room
Yeah.
out here?
Yeah, there's a secret passage. It's really obvious, too, if you know exactly where it is and what you're looking for.
Yeah, I don't know, so.
Here, look. You can see it now, I'm sure.
Oh, it's a frame machine.
Yep, there's a button on this wall here, but it's really hard to see the button because it blends in so well.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and there's nothing in here.
No, you can come through here. Uh-oh.
Oh, what the heck?
That's what happens if you drop the wrong item in.
Oh, it's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
But if you put the right item in, it opens the passage door. And then only the correct player can right-click on this. If the wrong player clicks on it, they'll get the trap opened again. But I'll open up the door, and you can come on through.
Use a Zycraft tank hallway.
Nice.
And here's Soren's liquid voids, acting as light beacons for the lava.
Oh, that is cool.
That's pretty neat, right?
That's just a bare lava block, isn't it?
Yep, it's a lava
it's
source, and then
actually
when it
trying
flows down, it gets voided.
Yep.
And we really never did
to actually spread.
too much with this room.
Nah, we were going to, but
In the end, it just turned out to be a really cool secret base that looked awesome.
Indeed. And
This
no doubt
hallway
Richard
is
G got
trippy.
in here somehow.
Richard G? Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah.
it's just going to be a portal to somewhere, but we never finished it.
Yeah. It was pretty nice, though. Trippy. A little bit
And
trippy.
another layer. My God, how much blue in ore is there? Oh, I found gold.
Nice.
Yay!
There's gold down the bottom there.
Alright, I'll get you levitator.
I'll just teleport him out.
Where's the fun in that?
Is there no way to get out? Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Well, short of flying, no, not really. You do have to fly your way out.
I have a jetpack.
Oh, okay, there you go. My Pure Queen is still purifying the ore in this area, producing a lot of memory comb. A lot of memory comb.
Do you remember what it's doing?
That's a lot.
I was
And
trying
a
to
lot of
purify the ore.
crystallized aspects.
I'm not sure if it ever did purify. Nope,
think it
still
did.
dangerous. We have no idea why the aura here is dangerous. But for some
I
reason,
wouldn't say it's
it
your
is.
fault.
I'm going to say it's not my fault. It's only this area right here is dangerous. Everywhere else, there's like no flux. And off to the Nexus. Dude, so many crazy things down here. We had a lot of stuff. Oh, I see somebody relocated the books over here. That's nice. Got the workshop at the end of the universe. Goodness, you people with your terrible naming.
Somebody said world instead.
No, it's
So we're all
universe,
typing
though.
it. It's like, alright.
The problem is we need a giant generator to roll us backwards and forwards over it.
I know. Well, somebody make that mod. Somebody make a mod that does time travel, such that I can click a button and go back in time,
Well-
and it, like, reverses the world or something, and then can send the world forward again. Like, just revert all the block changes since, a day ago.
Actually, you know what? One of the things we're putting into Forge, or at least I'm working on,
Yeah.
allows to create snapshots.
Ooh.
It's for the builder and for the frames, because ultimately both of them need to create sort of an image of state. But in fact, that would be something that would be workable
Nice. Yeah, I definitely
Or,
want a time travel mod.
for doing time travel.
Yeah. Like, that would be cool, right?
It would be.
Zelda
Where did
built
everyone
this
go?
whole thing. It's very complicated and confusing.
Where did you all go?
Oscar.
Yeah, age 12.
Age 12. Oh,
Yep.
oh, there you are. This one, yes. This. The Endermen aren't allowed. They're waiting for you, Di.
I know. They're all lurking. I didn't put them there either. They just, they were there.
They always are.
Yeah, they're always lurking. Yeah, area depreciated. Yep, we've had a little depreciation on the server here, but, I think all in all, we had a pretty good season. We had some really cool stuff built. Man, I didn't even get to the wither spawner. We should go visit the wither spawner once more. I was really proud of that build.
Yes.
I was super proud of the wither spawner.
Really? Sure?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. Pretty sure.
Okay, these Endermen are derping out hard.
I know, right? I left.
Where are you gone?
I
Where are
wonder
you
if this
gone?
even works anymore.
Back to the
I went
Nexus
back to
again?
Overworld. I'm just bopping all around.
Okay, I'm not where you are.
It's come outside towards the sheep farm.
There
Are
you
you there? Or you magically get here by magic?
Oh, this is your wither farm. Yes, this is cool.
Yeah. I was always quite proud of this build.
But you copied it
Engage
in
with
your
her.
single player.
Yep, I didn't do it as well in single player. Like this one, I made it like real awesome and proper. In single player, it was pretty basic. It still works too.
Oh, I thought you could everything there.
Emergency shutdown. Again, self-resetting. Something I'm quite proud of. I always like when things self-reset. I said that already, didn't I? I do, though.
You just bounce?
What are you shooting?
Gun from Reliquary.
Is that a reliquary gun?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm soaring chesting. And the cart that sends you back up to the top. So many cool things built. Kind of sad to see the server end, but we've got some more cool things coming
It's
up.
not
in Forgecraft
ending.
2.
It's just it's sort of on hiatus for a wee while everything
Hiatus.
finishes updating.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Forgecraft 2 is going to be pretty much the popular one to play on for a bit. That's where everybody is, at least right now. We might, like I said, come back at some point and revisit the server if we can get the tick rate of the fire to drop down and maybe clean up some of the mess that's out here. But we might come back here and start playing around again, build some crazy stuff.
Play with nukes.
I don't know. I don't want to detonate nukes, not in this world. Not yet.
Not
at
this
least.
world.
No,
Someone else's.
we're not nuking it yet. I think Paimar would be upset.
Yeah, Pahimar would not
He
be
says
pleased.
yet.
Yeah, yet. Yeah. All right, guys, we'll be back in a second.
We got a nuke Forgecraft too.
Alright guys, so one last stop on the little server tour here before we wrap up. It's somewhere we've been spending a lot of the time, but I was particularly happy with the workshop at the end of the universe. I think it came out great. A nice void age, very low frame rate issues, very low tick rate issues. Like the TPS of this age is very low, even when people are in it. But when nobody's in it, it's like super low. It's less than 1. See? It's like super good. What is this age? 11? Yeah, see, it's using a little bit more now that we have like the roller coaster and all the other machines in here. But when nobody's in it, the tick rate was super low, and it was really a low impact on the server. But now we've got all kinds of more crazy machines and stuff, so no big deal. What was that, you, Soren?
No, I'm stuck underneath the world. Underneath
Oh.
the floor. I'll get out.
There you go. Just carting CPW around. That's what I do. By the way, these steam boilers have been running endlessly for like a month or 2 now. Supplying power to the whole server.
They're hard to get to do that, you know that, don't you?
What's that?
They're hard to get to do that. I have one on my kids server.
Yeah.
And that thing shuts down all the time. It's such an...
Well, you have to
hard
get it
thing
heated
get
up all the
running.
way. Once it's at max heat, it uses far less fuel. And then it's just
I
a matter
know,
of maintaining it.
The problem of keeping it maintained and supplied with fuel is very hard. Especially
Yeah.
a solid one.
I've got, the liquid ones are easier. Oil and fuel do a really good job. And the fuel, I'm producing the oil from bees. So it's basically an endless supply of oil and fuel. And it's pretty well balanced. We're spitting items out here, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What are you
Magically.
doing, Magic Mirror? I like it. So yeah,
What?
guys, I think we've pretty much hit the wrapping up point of Season 4. So hope you guys enjoyed the multiplayer series, Season 4. I definitely had a great time on Forgecraft here. It was awesome. And we made some really neat and interesting stuff. Like I said, it was a pretty cool place to hang out. But we will be back in Forgecraft 2, which the series has already started. So if you haven't started checking out Forgecraft 2, you definitely should. Coming up very soon in Forgecraft 2, we're going to have Ars Magica installed. So I've already kind of teased that as coming, and it's definitely going to be here soon. I think the next Forgecraft 2 episode that goes out, you guys will start to see some of the beginnings of that. And we've also got a few other cool mods that are getting added that are new, that we've never used before, and that we're definitely going to be checking out. So, Direwolf 20 signing off on Forgecraft 1, Season 4 of the multiplayer series. Soren, do you have anything to say as we wrap up the season here?
Man, it's been fun.
Cool. Soren says it's been fun. And it definitely has been. A little sad to see the server go, like I said, but we'll definitely be back. CPW says goodbye, and
Bye-bye.
Algorithm X2 is having a different conversation. That's okay, though. Yeah, no, we definitely had a good time this season, guys. I had a blast. So we'll see you guys all next time on Forgecraft 2. All right, guys. Direwolf 20 signing off. Take it easy.